They say the protein shakes brings all the jack guys to the yard. It did, it brought me to the yard. Welcome back to Road to 800. Yes, it's been a while. I appreciate those who've been responding lately, who's been sharing the videos, who's been liking the videos, commenting, and who's subscribed to the channel. So with that being said, for those of you who haven't subscribed to the channel, make sure you subscribe and click that bell for notifications. This week, we have 635 pounds on the menu. I've been on a deload week, and my deload week kind of spread out over about a week and a half. So I haven't really been under any heavier weight lately due to my deload, and I had a seminar done in Miami, which was a success. For those of you who are looking for programming, don't forget, you can go to irregularstrength.com. Be on the lookout for those bench press programs. We got the 8-week bench press program and the 12-week. Not only that, if you're just wanting to just get an awesome physique, just a routine to follow, you're not looking for any bench goals, you can sign up for the 6-week hypertrophy muscle building program. I'm sorry, I'm still hyped from earlier. I've been speaking in classes all day, but really I'm kind of wore down, but we're still gonna get this bench press session done. No excuses, let's go. Doing some of these winning warm-ups, getting some of these warm-ups in. Gotta preheat the oven. Lightweight, guys. Those of you who are looking for a nice warm-up routine, we're just gonna do some lightweight, full range of motion. Just preheating the oven. I've already done one set. We're gonna go to 20. Get a nice solid 20 reps. Actually, I forgot how many reps I'm doing right now, but we're just gonna finish out with about 5 more. Again, I just wanna warm up these muscles that are gonna be the main muscles as far as what we're gonna be firing today. That's the bench press. We're gonna turn up today. So, man, I feel great overall. The shoulder is getting better. It just seems like something's been sticking. I'll be heading up to my massage therapist here next week just to get some more work done. For those of you who have issues with minor injuries, 1, make sure you go see a physician. And 2, make sure that you're getting deep tissue work done frequently. So, very important. Preventative maintenance, guys. Preventative maintenance.
That's right.
There's the cameraman right there. Look at that.
Listen, there's no other gym in the world that will come and give you a protein shake mid-session. We're at OAC. Back here, this is the dungeon. This is Iron Edge. Gym, nitty gritty. This is the home of Julius Maddox. This is Shane. He's like, is it the Florida Sunshine?
Yeah.
Florida Sunshine, but he lifts weights though. That's the difference. All right, something we talked about in the seminar last week. We want to make sure every single set and every single rep looks the same. Meaning we're gonna maintain speed, the same speed, or we're gonna attempt to maintain the same speed. We wanna try to explode, go as fast as possible off the chest. A lot of times too, the first few reps, I wanna make sure I find that groove, make sure everything's feeling good, and we're just gonna fire. So starting even with the bar, making sure even with 135 on there, we get our feet set up, how I taught you guys, get your feet back, load up, push yourself down the bench, get your feet in the right position. Keep those quads flexed, back pinched. I'm not gonna say 100% all the time I count the reps. I just wanna make sure that I'm being explosive. I'm just driving through. So let's go into depth a little bit more about heels up or heels flat on the ground. The reason for me and why I prefer to have my heels up is I feel that when I coil up and I get into position, that I feel like I get more leverage when I drive my heels through the floor after they're being up in the upward position. So some competitions recommend, or it's one of the rules, that your feet have to be flat. Since I compete in federations where it doesn't matter your foot positioning, as long as your feet are on the floor and they're not moving around, I feel that I get more leg drive with my heels up and I'm driving from the front part of my feet. whenever I'm getting ready to drive from the pause on the chest, when I'm getting ready to drive, the chain reaction starts with my heels in the air and driving through the floor, and that reaction goes from there through my legs, obviously through my quads, through the core, exerting through here. So that's the start of the chain reaction, is driving your heels through the floor. And again, I feel like I get more leverage whenever I do that. Just follow this. When I'm setting up, I'm actually getting my feet behind my knees, pushing myself up the bench. Then I'm getting my feet into position and pushing, using the side post to drive myself down the bench, having my heels up. And as you follow me, I'm gonna talk through this. So as my feet are in position, my quads are already engaged, meaning I'm already driving through the floor with my toes already. And through the rep, as I'm coming from the bottom of my set, we start the chain with driving my heels and almost like popping your hips. So driving my heels, exerting through the movement. So that's kind of what it looks like, full speed. And that's how it's supposed to work. Fight for every bit of that. I'm gonna earn it today. Woo! As you see in the bench press session we just had, definitely was a grinder. I really felt that. I don't know how I made it through those last two sets, to be honest. Been having some elbow tendonitis. Been using some hustle butter, but I could go get some deep tissue massages. Again, you've seen it 635, 2 sets of 5. I'm impressed with that. The last time, a video that we seen was 725 for a single. So I'm pretty satisfied because I took a week off heading into deload. Then I drove to Miami, had a seminar down there. So I really haven't touched any heavy weight in about 2.5 weeks. So pretty impressed on the performance today. We're gonna finish up with some accessories. Again, you wanna get jacked, get that 8-week, 12-week bench program. IrregularStrength.com, let's go. Here we're doing the isometric press. Isometric presses are great for building your lockout power, lockout strength. The whole point of this is to recruit the most motor units as possible. So it's when you're pressing against the pins, something that is immovable, and again, you're generating more muscle recruitment, and basically you're fighting to press against the pins as hard as possible, giving everything, literally every bit of strength that you have left in the tank. I'm gonna exhaust it doing these isometric presses. They say it helps to increase 10% on your bench press. I don't know, we're gonna find out because I haven't done these in a long time. So you wanna implement these about 4 to 6 weeks out from a meet, kind of starting to taper down and stepping away from them when you're about 2 to 3 weeks out from a meet, just so you can allow your central nervous system to return back to its normal state, because this variation will literally drain your central nervous system. The amount of force that's applied whenever you're pressing against the pins, I would say it's more than me pressing 600 plus pounds. Let's do it. You want to set the pins about 3 to 4 inches from lockout, and you're going to press as hard as possible, trying to drive through the pins. 1, 2, 3. Each press is gonna go about 8 seconds. Rest about 20 and do it again. 1, 2, 3. Oh my gosh, 3 to 4 sets. See that slobber coming down my lip? 3 to 4 sets, 3 to 4 reps. We got 2 more sets to do of 3 reps, 3 to 4 reps.